I discovered the word spiritus, a Latin word for the spirit, for the breath. And so I was really trying to, in opening up this studio, really trying to sort of find what is the core for us, you know, what does it all come down to? And I think it comes down to, you know, just sort of putting your soul into everything and just breaking it down to a simple place and building from that. I wanted to be a nun, and I wanted to be a nun because I wanted to be in the church all the time because I thought the church was so cool inside. I discovered art in the church with the stained glass windows and the woodwork and atmosphere, and I always had artistic ability when I was younger, and so I always sort of defaulted to that place. There seems to be, you know, there's a stereotype, there's a cliche, and I've always sort of just steered away from that. And I think that that's probably maybe uncommon for a person in tattooing, to sort of reject what everybody seems to so commonly and freely accept. I guess there, you know, within the scene of tattooing traditionally, especially 20 years ago, there were a lot of highly sexualized imagery, and that's just something that if you are already the kind of the type that gets tattoos, or that if you're the type that does tattoos, then you just accept this sort of rawness of everything. And I think that like over-sexualization always has made me feel somewhat uncomfortable. I think that I've always sort of been somewhat of a prude in comparison to a lot of tattooers that I know. My name's Kat. I'm a tattoo artist and mixed media artist from Columbus, Ohio. I consider mixed media to be the thing for me that satisfies all my tactile needs. Subject matter is incredibly varied. Considered to be a problem-solving sort of scenario too. I never really come up with a good, clear plan on how I'm going to execute something, but I work it out. I work it out as I go along. I really like the challenge of it. It's expanded my workshop enormously. I have all kinds of tools that I've taught myself how to use. I can't just leave a painting flat. I can't just leave something just flat. I have to build stuff, you know. It's a need. I have fallen in love many times. I have had my heart broken, and I have broken hearts. I have had ego and anger and humility and disappointments and extremely high emotional moments and dangerous moments. All of that has been a catalyst for making something. It's almost like it just boils to the surface and then it just forces itself out. I guess I've always been like this. I've never really been able to make a piece. I've never been able to like plan a piece. Like, I'm gonna make a piece of art next week. Like, no, usually just kicks me in the ass and kicks me out of bed and pushes me through the room and, you know, kind of makes me pay attention to it. Quit giving a shit what everybody thinks of your work. You don't need validation. Quit broadcasting the work you do. That's how you know it's authentic, is if you don't need the attention for it. If you want to self-excavate and find the depths of yourself and see what comes of that, you have to be willing to go there. You have to be willing to face a lot of shit. The more your ego is in that game, the more attention you need from every step of that pursuit, the less authentic your work will be, I believe. And I think your work will always speak for itself. It's a personal pursuit. It's not unlike a spiritual pursuit. But it depends on the kind of artist you want to be, you know? If you want to be famous, I got no advice for you. If you're trying to get famous, if you're trying to get noticed, no advice. The best plan is to please yourself And you're hard enough to please as it is, and you're never going to please everybody.
This is another reason that
You
I use
shouldn't
the
even,
black stuff.
not even fucking try.